The Great Filter. In the distant future, humanity reached unprecedented abundance. Need and scarcity became distant memories preserved only in history textbooks. Every person had access to any resources they desired, all needs were met, and almost no one worked anymore. Machines and artificial intelligence took on all the routine and heavy labor, leaving people time for leisure and self-improvement. In this society lived a scientist named Corian. His acquaintances considered him eccentric. Instead of enjoying a carefree life, he was obsessed with the idea of finding contact with extraterrestrial civilizations. Corian was convinced that humanity was not alone in the universe, and he wanted to find evidence of the existence of other intelligent beings. In Corian's life, there was a woman he deeply loved. Her name was Elena. Elena was an artist and, like Corian, did not quite fit into the society of abundance. She sought inspiration in the stars and supported Corian's quest for discoveries. Together, they often discussed their dreams and plans, and their love gave Corian the strength to continue his research. One evening, sitting on the roof of their house and looking at the stars, Elena said, "Corian, I always admire your desire to find something more. You know, when I paint the stars, I imagine that beyond those points of light live other beings, just like us." Corian hugged her and smiled. "Elena, your words give me hope. I can't stop until I find evidence that we are not alone." Corian used all the available resources for his research. In a world of abundance, this was not difficult. He could access the most advanced technologies and equipment. However, despite all efforts, the cosmos remained silent. He could not find even a trace of alien intelligence. Every night he sat at his telescope, scrolling through data and hoping for a breakthrough. Elena often brought him tea and sat nearby, drawing in her sketchbook. "Maybe we are looking in the wrong place," she once suggested. "What if other civilizations are hiding, just as we did when we were children playing hide and seek?" Perhaps Corian replied thoughtfully, "But I won't stop until I've explored every star, every planet." Not everyone supported his ambitions. One day at a social gathering, an old friend, Marco, approached him. "Corian, why do you need all these searches?" Marco asked, pouring himself a glass of wine. "We have everything. Enjoy life?" "Marco, you don't understand," Corian replied. "I want to know if there is life beyond our planet. It could change everything." "Change what?" Marco wondered. "We have everything we need. Why look for something else?" "Because stagnation is the beginning of the end," Elena interjected, standing nearby. "If we stop striving for new things, we will begin to degrade." Other guests joined the conversation. "Corian, your ideas are so strange," said Leah, one of the neighbors. "We have so many entertainment options. Why waste time on something so useless?" Corian sighed. "Leah, have you never wondered what might be beyond our planet? Aren't you curious to find out who we really are?" Leah shook her head. "I prefer to live in the present. We have everything we need." Undeterred, Corian built a giant telescope using the sun as a gravitational lens. This telescope allowed him to look into distant corners of the cosmos and study the planets of several nearby stars. After years of observations and analysis, he finally succeeded. He discovered two civilizations. "Elena, I found them," he exclaimed one night, bursting into their home. "I really found..." Elena, awakened by his exclamation, hugged him and smiled. "I knew you would, Corian. Let's see who they are." With joy and excitement, Corian began studying these civilizations. As it turned out, they too had reached abundance. Their technologies were so advanced that all the needs and desires of their inhabitants were completely satisfied. But abundance came a problem. The members of these civilizations had lost interest in exploration and the pursuit of new things. "This is incredible," Corian said. "They are just like us. They have everything and they want nothing more." Helena thoughtfully looked at the screen. "Maybe this isn't the end. Perhaps we should learn something from them." Corian realized he had encountered a phenomenon philosophers and scientists called the Great Filter. According to this hypothesis, every civilization, upon reaching a certain level of development, ceases to exist. No one could understand what this filter was and whether Earth had passed through it. As Corian discovered, the filter was the achievement of abundance. Satisfied and carefree, they lost the drive for discoveries and innovations, ultimately leading to stagnation. Observing these civilizations, Corian realized that the same thing was happening on Earth. People needing nothing were losing interest in science and research. Despite endless resources and opportunities, humanity risked becoming another civilization lost in the vast expanses of the universe. Corian and Elena understood that this discovery was a warning to all people. Abundance should not mark the end of aspirations and dreams. To avoid the fate of other civilizations, humanity must preserve the thirst for knowledge and the pursuit of new discoveries. Only in this way could they overcome the great filter and reach new heights. We must keep searching, Corian said, looking into Elena's eyes. Search for new horizons, new worlds. Only then can we avoid their fate. Elena nodded. And I'll be by your side, supporting you in everything. Together, we will overcome any obstacles. And they continued their quest, inspiring each other and never losing hope for a bright future for all of humanity.